What's up, wonderful world of YouTube? My name's Chris. You guys are tuned in to Motivated Living. You're going to drive with me today, and I'm not going to be holding anything or being distracted as I drive. But I want to answer this tag video from Matt, a.k.a. the Georgia Gent. Clone houses. My take on them. Are they good or bad for the community? So I'm going to share my take on them. As I drive and pay attention to the road, I'll look over and smile at y'all from time to time. Safety first, my friends.
Welcome to Motivated Living.
Change is on the horizon.
I am on my way to the post office because I have a package supposed to be delivered today, and she forgot to bring it to the house and said it's sitting at the post office and she'd come back later, but I'm just gonna go get it. I'm pretty excited. It's something that was sent to me from our good friend Cali Gent. Thank you, sir. Hope you're watching. And if you haven't been tagged in this, which I don't think you have been yet, Mr. Cali Gent, consider yourself tagged, my friend. But my take on the clone houses, I'm not going to knock them. If it's a clone house or our impression of, then yeah, I'm all for it. But if it's somebody saying, like, say you go on Wish and they're saying you're buying a bottle of Creed when all you're doing is buying some, like, pea water or something, a fake, to me there's a difference. So if it's you're trying to pass the real deal, knowing doggone well it ain't, and you're saying it's the real deal, then shame on you. I am one who will quickly speak out about counterfeits. But that's not what we're talking about. But I wanted to clarify that before I proceed. Now, clone houses, I believe, are good, because that's another company's rendition of a great scent. That's them, trying to use the same notes and give their take on it. It's also a chance for some of us who don't want to go spend or unable to spend $200, $300, $400 or better on a bottle of fragrance to see what this fragrance is about, for $20, $30, $40. My opinion, you can't go wrong there. Now, of course, it's going to sound crazy. Maybe not. You get what you pay for. Because I do have some of the Creeds, and I have some of the impressions also. So, like, we'll say my Green Irish Tweed. Civilized Redneck Ricky sent me a little sample to sniff of Trey Nui. It smells really good, but you can tell it's not the Creed. It's a good smell. It really is. But if I put the two head to head, then, yeah, they smell similar, but the quality of the products, there's just a big difference. That's like saying I just bought a fully loaded Chevy or I just bought a fully loaded Cadillac. You have some really nice stuff in that fully loaded Chevy, but it's not the Caddy, if that makes any sense. Now, with the Aventus, I have a 19P11, and I've voiced it many a times, and I'm not very impressed with it. I'm really not. If I would have spent $200 some, $300, $400 on that bottle, I would have been really upset. But I've heard that that's just not one of the better batches, too. So, I have the Armoff Club de Nuit Intense Man. And personally, I know it gets a lot of hate. I like it. I do. Every time I wear it, I get compliments. And it seems to perform really well. It lasts all day. And I'm not here to hype up other ones. If I was actually going to voice another really great house that makes scents that are similar and does a really good job, you need to go see Kevin at Central Obsessions. He gave me the opportunity to smell some of them, and he does a really doggone good job. And I pushed the envelope a little bit. I had to write these down because I don't know. I was reading up on reviews, like El Haramain, El Adventure Night. It's supposed to be one of the better Green Irish Tweed ones. And I really like the Green Irish Tweed. Every time I wear GIT, it's a head turner, every time. It doesn't matter if I'm in this town or I'm an hour away. somebody compliments me or comments on it, asks what it is. Afnan Supremacy Silver, 504 reviews. I had seen him ask something about it, so I went looking, and it's said to be one of the best Aventus clones out there. So we're gonna find out. I got it on its way. Al Wissam Day Rasasi. I was watching a review by the great Mr. Joy Amin. Was talking about that. It is supposed to be a Silver Mountain Water clone, or impression, or clone. So I'm going to check them out. I am all for clone houses. You know, it's a chance for people to get their noses on stuff for a fraction of the cost. You know, just have to bear in mind when you're sniffing them, if you've smelled the other ones, they're not going to be exact. You know, I had a guy at work, the day I was tagged, before I even saw the tag, he asked me at work, we was talking about he was asking me, wasn't that illegal for companies to do that? Because I was showing him 2 different formulations. And no, it's not illegal unless you were to copyright, like steal their stuff, you know, like, this is Creed. Knowing doggone well it's not. Then, yeah, there's a moral problem there. And I highly advise trying to save a few dollars or buying fakes. You got to be careful. If it's saying it's Dolce & Gabbana, you better make sure you're buying Dolce & Gabbana, you know. I'm very, very against fakes, and I know the hazards of wearing them and how that could hurt a company. But if it's a company, per se, a clone house, where they're using the notes and they're making their own variation of said fragrance, then chances are you're going to win as a consumer. And for the untrained noses, you're going to smell a great scent, you know. People in the fragrance community are really, really big into fragrances. Yeah, they're going to know the difference. But as the average Joe's, probably not. Like, if I wouldn't have smelled the originals first, I probably wouldn't know on some of them. And then when I compare the 2 head-to-head, then I can smell a difference. But then again, there's some places that do such a good job, you really can't tell. The notes are so close. So I'm going to wrap it up because I'm getting long-winded, because I stumble and bumble when I think I can't walk and chew bubblegum. I'm sorry. Motivated Living, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let me know your takes on the comments and all that good stuff. Much love. Have a great day, y'all. Enjoy your Saturday. Peace.
Motivated Living.
Change is on the horizon.